The next example, number 43 on page 243, involves a radical. So not only do we have to use the zeros of the inequality to help us find our boundaries, but we actually have one section that truly is a boundary. Remember that a square root can never be a negative value in the real plane, so there's going to be sections of the graph that aren't even included. So we begin like we do any of the other ones, and we start by finding our zeros. So our zeros are going to be the 0 of 2x minus 1, which is going to be x equals 1/2, and also the 0 of the square root of x plus 4. So that will be at -4. But now, as I said, we also have a boundary because that's as low as we can go. If we choose a number smaller than -4, the square root will be undefined. So we want to remember that we're only looking at values of x that are greater than or equal to -4. So with that in mind, we're going to make our sign chart. And we have just two values on it. So we draw our number line. We are going to have -4 here. We are going to have 1/2 here. And we're off to cross out this section because this is our undefined section. We don't have to choose any values smaller than -4. They're undefined. So in between -4 and 1/2, I'm going to choose 0 to test. And bigger than 1/2, I'm going to choose 1. And when I substitute that in, what I get is, if I put 0 in the parenthesis, I get a negative number. And when I substitute 0 in the square root, I will always get a positive number at this point. So that section of the graph is negative. When I substitute in 1, I get a positive number in the parenthesis, and again, I will get a positive number in the square root, so I get a positive number. So my solution set, if I'm looking for values that are less than 0, are going to be between -4 and 1/2. Now we can also confirm that we do have that undefined section on our graph. So if I pull up my graphing calculator, I can see that the graph abruptly starts at x equals -4 and continues on through 1/2 and beyond that. And you can see the negative section is definitely from -4 up to where it crosses the x-axis at x equals 1/2.